the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Looking at the Bulls, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great team?
Well, you want to play guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have.
Well, that sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. I mean, and I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. I mean, it's a family, the basketball team, you playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him out the set.
As long as I could push you back.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
One of the great sights and places of the Windy City on a crisp evening in Chicago, Navy Pier. The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls in their last game over Mo Williams. Pulls up, and Freak gets it to go on the passes it to Mirotic. Over in the corner, Livingston. Mirotic, the screen. Here's Freak. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Freak's got... Well, their pass to Mirotic. And a wide-open look for Freak. Drains the three-pointer. And now a four... The second half just about to get going here. And what about Pau Gasol? I mean, he's been sensational. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol.
And poor execution.
Here's Freak. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Freak kicks to Mirotic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Johnson, that's for 2. And he overshot that one, missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And Mirotic kicks to Dunleavy. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Chicago, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Yeah,
and so it's Chicago winning this one. It was.
Pal, this win was punctuated by some quality defensive plays. How important is
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joakim Noah.
This play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very rough stretch of games. It's been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one.
And that'll do it for tonight. This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, they've had some struggles so far in the early part of the season, but they've been modifying their approach and their game plan each time out. While they haven't seen the hard work pay off yet, This is a team that's vocalized their dedication to doing whatever it takes to continue to improve. We're going to be watching Joakim Noah in this one, former Defensive Player of the Year. What he gives this team goes far beyond what you see in the stat sheet, though. And Shaq, you used to go surfing with him in Hawaii.
Surfing?
Is this correct? Is this correct?
Yeah, we had to stop because, you know, he's a wild child. I'm out there one day. He's behind me. I fall off. When I come up, his surfboard hits me in the head. I got a gash on my head. So no more surfing with me.
Oh, that's where that gas came from?
Yeah.
What?
From him. But,
Come on,
yes,
man.
yeah, but, you know, he's my guy. You know, what I like about him is his energy and presence on the floor rub off on everyone else on the team. He's an emotional leader, and the way he plays, it just motivates everybody out there. But no more surfing for me in this game.
Have you been surfing with Joe?
Never been, but I didn't know he was that team-oriented where he would just
The bright lights of downtown Toronto lighting up the night. We're in the place they call the Air Canada Centre in Toronto.
Goes down when he is that open.
Lets it go with a three, and that one's good. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, confidence.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And it doesn't really matter.
Houston dishes to Freak. He got right to the cup using that screen. Freak's got 8 points. All right. Chicago also making some changes. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. And Freak subbed in for Tony Snell. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Corey Joseph is out there at the Rosen. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact.
1:19 left in the third. And that one's good. Freak's got 4 this quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. The feed to Freak. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And oh man,
Does he ever?
that was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And that one's good. Freak.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for
Argent to come into an opponent's.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further Pau Gasol, he put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before, but it never gets old. A textbook example of. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan,